Hey guys, today we're going to be reviewing the 2009 Revenge of the Fallen Leader Class Optimus Prime. To start off, he has zero accessories, like, at all. Because I have, like, the basic version, so it doesn't have, like, the gas tanks that turn into the cannon or anything. But, I mean, I did buy him as, like, he had, like, a bonus value, because he's, like, when he sold originally. And he came with the camshaft. This guy came with this guy. Yeah, I guess if you count that as an accessory. And so, he's fairly articulated for his time, at least. His head here, can rotate about that far either way. It's got wires in there. I don't want to rotate it too much farther. And he can look up like that, and sort of look down. And then he'll do that randomly. We'll talk about that later. His arms, he can do a full 360, and then go out under 90, but if you need this, they can go out as far as you want. And then it has a little bit of a butterfly joint here, if you undo it. And he has bicep rotation, which is Mech Alive. That's pretty cool. And 90-degree bend at the elbow. And wrist rotation. But one thing, you can't bend his elbow all the way out, because it will get stuck in this. The blade has to be out in order to bend the elbow, like, straight. Talk about that later. Nothing at the waist. He's got nothing there because of how it transforms. It makes perfect sense. And his legs can get forward 90 on nice ratchets. There's a lot of nice ratchets in this figure. Then go back less than 90 and go out about that far. This especially is a really nice ratchet. Love that ratchet. Because of this sculpt, it can really only rotate out, like here. Not very much, unfortunately. 90-degree bend at the knee, and it can also go forward, but that's for transformation. And the ankles are on ball joints. They have, like, a little, like, pin in there, so like it's caught in a slot, so they can tilt, and then, like, if you undo it, it'll, like, go forward and backward. So yeah, okay, so he can do a few things in his robot mode that are fun, you know. I don't do that these days. If you take this little thing here on his chest and just pull it down, he'll lift up his chest, his eyes will light up, and he'll say his name. Yeah, it's so funny to see that. Anyways, then for his arms, it's a bit difficult sometimes. You gotta pull this, and his blades will come out. Come on, you stupid. There we go. And then that's how his elbow can become straight again. I'll probably try and fall over. Okay. So transforming this guy can be a pain sometimes, but then other times it can be really fun. So I'll probably mess up. Anyways, let's just go. There's kind of like a billion different ways you can start this transformation, but I'm gonna start it with the legs here. So what you want to do is you're gonna take. It's kind of difficult to do. You gotta pull this open, the foot open, and then open the grill from the bottom of the foot and close in the sides of the feet. And this is super hard to do on camera. And you're gonna open the side, and it'll peg in there. Then you can rotate this piece up, and difficult to see, but there's a little port, a little peg. They go together, and then there's a tap here and a slot in the back of the grill, and that goes like that. Okay, and so same leg. I mean, the other leg is the same as first. Yeah, just open it, do the stuff. And now he has two really long legs. And you close them together and they peg in. There's like a few spots around here. And now his legs. And then you're gonna grab these legs. Nope, not do that yet. Nope. And move them 90 degrees forwards. And now you can sit down. And then you open up the body, which is when it's supposed to make the noise. Chest lights up, makes the noise, you know? No, I'm just not supposed to do that. Now I can drive around. Oh, that almost just fell off the edge. Okay, so the upper body transformation, you gotta open up these back panels and close them because they become like the fenders. It's kind of difficult to do, at least because of camera. And then rotate them. Rotate them. And that doesn't really do anything yet. And then you want to move the camera down so you can see the arm. You're going to slide this forward. And then come here and just open the arm up. And then you got to unpeg this front piece up and pull it out. So now it's up there. Just leave it up there like that. And then you're going to take the arm and it's going to try and go under like that. Kind of difficult to do sometimes. Then you're going to rotate this up. What are you doing, camera? Okay, there we go. And close the that thing. Move the camera so it works. Then you bring it down. You'll sort of rotate in front of the chest here. Then you're gonna open the arm panel out and open up this. And also close in the blade because it doesn't need to be open. And move on to the other side. So, second arm is like the first arm. So, you open everything up. All you can see is my hand. You open up the chest. Get the arm. Rotate it down. Just like that. Rotate the arm again. This is really hard to do, by the way, on camera. Make sure it works. And then it's mostly done. Then you just bring the arms together. You know, I'm actually just gonna... A lot easier to do it here now. So you just... There's two pegs here. And that allows the arms to come together. Be quiet. And then, yeah, they just kind of make an attempt to peg together. This part's kind of annoying if you don't have it exactly lined up correctly. And it's pretty hard to get it lined up correctly. So, I mean, you just do your best. Then you gotta open up the head and bring it all the way back and bring it down. And then you just put these down most of the way. adjust everything. That's tight. Then there's some slots here on the arm that the front of the cab should just slide right into. Okay, and then it's not working very well, but you rotate these front pieces up, and they'll sort of peg together. You kind of have to move it around or unpeg the arms a little bit to get those together. Then you bring these down and it pushes under there, kind of clips it into place. And sometimes these front windows, if you didn't do it right, which I didn't, won't get aligned properly. And you just gotta kind of mash everything into place, otherwise it's all messed up. I'm gonna do my favorite part, which is sliding the front cab on. So you're just gonna close it. It's gonna slide behind this. My favorite part is where you have to squish these around and they'll peg right in, and it's super satisfying. And then you have to extend these wheels out a little bit so that they can slide down over top. And these back wheels have to go all the way down so they can peg in here. And then it's just a matter of connecting everything up here. So you open it up, extend the little thing out, and it kind of pushes in. Same thing here, open it up, extend the whole thing out, and it pushes in. And then you can bring these up, and there's some tabs on the side here that go into some slots on the blue thing. That closes. And then you close these side panels, and you're all done. It's a truck. It's a really nice looking truck. It looks amazing. Super accurate. Okay, anyways, looks really good and rolls amazingly because it's pin tires. Yeah, and overall it looks like an amazing truck. And then it does make a noise. You press this little button here. It lights up on the front, I think. Yeah. And it makes a very annoying noise. It's very loud. But it sounds like a truck. So yeah. 2009 Revenge of the Fallen Leader Class Optimus Prime. I still think it's the best Optimus Prime Hasbro's ever made. Except maybe the City Series 86. That one's really good. But yeah, it's amazing. We've got 2 third-party companies also competing for the best Baver's Optimus Prime out there. Magnificent Mecha and Unique Toys. So, whichever one of those I determine is better, I'm probably going to get, because we can do a comparison between these 2 figures. Old best versus new best. So, yeah.